Okay, I wanted to talk about this book that I'm reading, My Big Toe. It's huge. It's 800 something pages. TOE is TOE, stands for Theory of Everything. Subtitle, The Complete My Big Toe Trilogy, Unifying Philosophy, Physics, and Metaphysics. So even the author himself says this probably should take you at least 6 months, if not a year, to read and stop and digest in between. And that, sort of like it or not, is exactly what I've had to do because it's intense. It's very heavy, technical. He also writes with a bit of humor, so it's, makes it good. But it's insane. And but I feel like, even though I'm only at page 500, that I understand it well enough that I could attempt to explain it to others who maybe don't want to invest the time in reading an 800-page book. So there's these terminologies that I even have had to mark on the index and go back to. Like I said, it's a heavy read. It's not light reading. But anyway, he's saying that basically there is the LCS, which is the larger consciousness system. This is like the overarching digital information system. This is also what people refer to as source or God or the mind of God, or this could be the cloud server in the video game analogy. It's the entire universe, right? The master data set. Then we have IUOC, which is individuated unit of consciousness. So this is you. You're a partitioned off piece of the larger consciousness system. So you're just like a node in that network. And that is, in the video game world, it's like you're not the character on the screen, right? IUOC is you, the person on the couch holding the controller. But you're just so locked into the game that you've forgotten that you're the guy on the couch. You think you are the character in the game, and everything feels very real to you. In religion, this is your soul. This is, and when the, Bible, for example, has God breathing the life into Adam, and, we're talking about man being made in his likeness. That's because he's creating him from himself. It's literally an individuated little piece of God. So your core essence is spirit, the very same spirit. He's not above you. You're not separate. You're just a piece of the whole. And so you are God. God is you. God is everyone. Everyone is God. It's all one thing. It's the sheet. It's the entire universe. So then there is the Free Will Awareness Unit, FWAU. This is basically a slice of your consciousness that's driving your avatar in this simulation. So this is your focused attention. So your perspective inside the game. You, the person on the couch playing the game, are making the decisions, but your Free Will Awareness Unit is your character who is executing on and feeling the impact of those decisions that you're making within the game. From a religious perspective, this is your body. It's your vessel on earth. You are a spirit walking through the valley of death, which is being completely immersed in the human experience. Then there is PMR, which is physical matter reality. This is our 3D Earth universe. This is not an actual physical place. It's a virtual reality simulation. This is what the guy is saying in the book. The game analogy, it goes really nicely with his concepts. It's really easy to draw those similarities. But so the PMR in the game analogy is the map. It's the map of the game. It, again, is not real. The server isn't going to waste energy rendering skyscrapers and traffic lights where you're not looking, right? But life is like a massive game, online game, where there's tons of players playing. And so it is rendering almost all of it all the time because there's so many observers. So that makes it feel like there's some permanence. That's what makes it feel like, well, it couldn't possibly not be there just because I'm not looking at it. Because there's so many other beings looking at it that it behaves consistently within those rules of the game, the code, the physics code. And it feels solid, again, because we have to follow the game's physics coding. In a religious sense, the PMR, the physical matter reality, is the created creation. This is a temporary stage created by God's word to give our souls a place to learn. Then we have the non-physical matter reality. These are the dimensions that are outside our rule set. So this is where you go during near-death experience, out-of-body experiences, between lives. For the game analogy, this is essentially the menu / Discord lobby. You're hanging out, you're chatting with other players, you're looking at your stats from the game you just played. You're maybe picking a new skin, deciding which mission you want to run on your next game and with who. In the religious sense, this is heaven, the kingdom, the spiritual realm, the place where prophets are going during their visions, where souls return after their death or between lives. And it's a place unrestricted by gravity or time. And the whole point of the game is to lower entropy. That's what the universe is always working towards, lowering entropy. That's essentially what you're doing in the game. That's what's happening everywhere. That's part of the laws of physics that are built into the game. High entropy being fear, selfishness, chaos, ego, and low entropy being love, coordination, cooperation, organization, peace, right? So you're supposed to try and live a life that helps the game navigate towards a lower entropy state. Yeah, so that's that that insanely thick book in the smallest amount of time I could make it.